Okay, we are going to start now. Introduction with CATIA software. So in our practical session, we are going to learn two-dimensional modeling in CATIA software. Sorry, also part modeling in CATIA software. And after that, we will see the example of assembly design in CATIA software. So these are the 3 points we are going to focus in CATIA software, and later on we will switch over to ANSYS software, and there we are going to learn two basic tutorials in ANSYS software. How to import CATIA model to ANSYS software, that also we are going to learn in the practical session. So this is just introduction to CAD software, and CATIA is one among them. In previous lecture, I told you CATIA means a computer-aided three-dimensional interactive application. CATIA means computer-aided three-dimensional interactive application. So here in the CATIA software, we have lot of modules for modeling purpose, for application oriented purpose. So here you can see the start menu, then Innova V5, this is another actually module in software, then file menu, edit menu, view, insert menu, tools, then analyze, then window and help. So these are the common menus in CATIA software. And here there is a one more tab that is called as a product. So in CATIA software, what is the meaning of product? In CATIA software, product means assembly design. In CATIA software, product means assembly design. So we are going to draw different components and we are going to join them. We are going to draw different components and we are going to join them. That will be called as a product. So please remember this. In CATIA software, product is called as assembly. Are you getting? So there should not be a confusion ahead. Now we will go ahead with the introduction to few menus, and we will draw a simple design also here. So in the start menu, main important menu, that is mechanical design. This we are going to learn. And in mechanical design, part design, assembly design, and then wireframe and surface design, and then drafting also we are going to learn up to some extent. So drafting is not at all difficult after part design. So this way in CATIA software, the basic thing that you learn is a part design. In CATIA software, basic thing that you learn is a part design. If you are able to do the part design, then rest of the all modules you can learn on your own. If you learn part design, rest of the all modules you can learn on your own. So you can go for the shape analysis, simulation, then this machining, digital mockup, equipment process. So all these things are directly connected to the part design. So in the CATIA software, mechanical design and part design we are going to learn. So first of all, I will click on the start menu, then I will go to mechanical design, then go to the part design. So first of all, you have to go to the start menu, then mechanical design, and then part design. So you need a laptop or a computer with high configuration, and it will take initially a minute to get activated or get acquainted with new menus. So we are entered now in part design. पुन्हा एकदा मी सांगतो, in start menu, mechanical design, part design, then you will see this window. Now here you can observe here is a plus sign. I will zoom over this. So this is a plus sign. If you click on the plus sign, then there is one more plus sign. You can see here XY plane, YZ plane, and ZX plane. So there are three planes. So whenever you draw anything in the software, first of all, you should select a plane for drawing purpose. Whenever you go to the model design, you should select plane. That may be any X, Y, Y, Z or JX. So first of all, understand this once again. So here, this is a XY plane. So this plane is XY plane. If you click here YZ plane, so this is the vertical plane is a YZ plane, and then ZX plane, which is perpendicular to this, you can see. So when you click on the plane, so there is a red color in the plane. So you can understand you have selected that plane. So whenever you want to draw any drawing, you have to select a plane. So I have selected this XY plane, and this is a base. So after selecting XY plane, you have to enter into Sketcher. So this S indicates Sketcher. S indicates Sketcher. By mistake, I have closed it. Now I have to resume that menu, Sketcher menu. So that will be available here. Sometimes what happens, some menus are not visible, so there then you have to right click on this tab, and then you may go to the customize option. Then after customize option, there is one more option, reset all reset all tabs. So that we are going to see now. By mistakenly I have closed that Sketcher menu. Now you can see one more thing you can learn now. Just wait. We will wait. Newcomers, have you submitted practical number 1? Newly joined members, have you submitted practical number 1 on Moodle server? Okay, please submit. There is some problem in my machine. Okay. Now this is the menu, and here you can see a toolbar. And if you click on this toolbar, you have to click on restore all contents and restore the position. If you click on this, then you will have all the menus will be placed at one side. So I am selecting this S menu. So S means Sketcher. So first of all, you have to select the plane, then go to the Sketcher. I have entered in Sketcher menu now. Now after entering in the Sketcher menu, I will be available with different 2D commands. Now we can see here, this is a profile menu. P indicates a profile menu, and in the profile menu, now you can see there is a first is a profile menu, or it is a continuous line, then a rectangle, then circle, then spline, then ellipse, then line, and then axis. Whether screen is visible to you? Software screen is visible to you? Kiran
Yes.
Mali, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, I will show you the continuous line. So this is a profile menu. Now click on any point, I will click here, then I will draw a straight line, then I will draw once again a straight line, then I will draw a straight line. So in this way you can draw a continuous line. So here you can draw a continuous line, here you can draw a continuous line, and you may continue like this. Now, while drawing circle in the continuous line, you have to click on the mouse, left click and hold it. When you click left side and you hold it and then you drag it, there will be a generation of curve or a circle. So this is the line I have drawn here. I will select all and once again I will show you the profile menu, how to draw a circle. First of all, I will draw one line, then left click, hold and drag. You can see I am repeating: left click, hold and drag. Left click, hold and drag. Once again, I'm repeating the instruction: left click, hold and drag. So in this way, you can generate a circle, curve, or anything there you want to draw a design. So this is the simplest way while going for the design the CATIA. So by using continuous line, you can have option for this circle, drawing circle also. So once again, I am showing this profile menu. I am repeating each and every menu 3 times. Please listen. Line, then line, then line, then left click and hold. In this way, you can draw a circle here. I think some of the students might have learned this. So basics of the software in diploma level also. So in this way, you can draw a profile. Then we will go to the rectangle menu. Here you can see a profile. If you click on small arrow, this is a small arrow, you can select a rectangle. So I will go second rectangle. This is also second menu. You can see here oriented rectangle, draw a rectangle which is oriented, or it is which is as per our interest. So you can see I have drawn a rectangle which is inclined at an angle, which is
संतोष गाड़ी रोल नंबर 22 संतोष
the point and the instructions that are told to you at the left side of the CATIA software. I think there is some network problem. Hello, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. I think there is some problem in network because of our session was interrupted. But once again, I am sharing the screen with you now. And we were learning the elongated hole. And I will repeat this point, elongated hole once again. So how to draw elongated hole? So this is available in profile menu. So this is a elongated hole. And what is the instruction given here? Define the center to center distance. So this is a first point or first center. This is a second center. Then what is the next instruction? Click to define a point on elongated hole. Click to define a point on elongated hole. So here you can see this is a elongated hole structure. So in CATIA you have to just read the instruction at the bottom of your left side. लेफ्ट साइड बॉटमला ज्या काही इन्स्ट्रक्शन दिलेल्या असतात त्या तुम्हाला फक्त रीड करायच्या आहेत CATIA सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये. तुम्हाला ह्या लेफ्ट साइडच्या इन्स्ट्रक्शन दिसत आहेत का बॉटम मधल्या रोहित? रोल नंबर 36 दिसत आहेत का ह्या इन्स्ट्रक्शन? तुम्हाला थोडस मोबाईलवर तुम्ही जर अटेंड करत असाल ना झूम करावं लागेल तुम्हाला मोबाईलवर. हॅलो.
दिसतंय. येस सर.
हा झूम करून बघा तुम्ही म्हणजे तुम्हाला दिसेल ते. Now let us go ahead to the next command that is after elongated hole you can see here that is a cylindrical elongated hole. What is this cylindrical elongated hole and how to draw it? So here you can see a cylindrical elongated hole. I will select, then read the instruction, define the center to center arc. So I will select this center, then I will select this center. So you can draw an arc over here. So I am drawing an arc here. So this is an arc. And what is the next? Click to define a point on cylindrical elongated hole. So I have selected this point. So in this way you can draw a cylindrical elongated hole. Okay. So this is also very simple. Then next is a keyhole profile. So select keyhole profile and select a point or click to locate the start point. So I will select this point. Then what is the next instruction? Define the center of small radius. I will select this one and I will draw like this. Okay. So this way you can understand. So this is a keyhole profile. Then next you can learn here hexagon. So this is a hexagon. In the hexagon, you can click at any point and you can draw the hexagon. So CATIA is very comfortable software. Its guide user interface is also very simple. You can learn and understand. Then next is a centered rectangle. The centered rectangle, you have to select center of the rectangle and you have to draw this centered rectangle. Okay. So this is also very simple. The next is a centered parallelogram. So what is this centered parallelogram? Select the first line. Now it is asking a line. Are you getting? Select the first line. So before drawing this centered parallelogram, you should draw one line. So here you can see a line command over here. So this is a line and I have drawn a line in this way. Now I will select this command and here it is asking select the first line. I have selected. Now it is asking select the second line. So for this purpose I have to draw another line separately. So this is first line and suppose I will draw a second line over here. Now go to this command. This is select the first selected first line. This is selected. I have selected a second line. Just wait, I think there is some problem. So in this way you can draw a centered parallelogram. Are you getting? So once again I will repeat. You see, so suppose I will draw this vertical line and I will draw this horizontal line. So these two lines we have to select while drawing a centered parallelogram. So this centered parallelogram is command. This is available at the end. Select the first line. It is shown over here. Then select the second line which is shown over here and you can draw a centered parallelogram. Now center of this parallelogram, you can see this is the center. Okay. This is the center of this parallelogram. So this is about the rectangle command. Then let us see the next menu is a circle menu. Very interesting because most of the 2D models are going to be drawn by using this circle command. If you practice this more and more, you can understand. On my YouTube channel, there are the tutorials related to this CATIA software, starting from the scratch to the advanced level. You can visit my channel and you can learn and you can do the practice by sitting at home itself. Now we will go to the circle command now. First is the simplest circle command. Select any point and draw the circle. This is what circle command. There is nothing difficult, sorry. Then 3-point circle. So here I will select this command. So this is the first point, this is a second point, and this is a third point. So this is a 3-point circle. Are you getting? So you can draw a circle which will pass through 3 points. You can draw a circle which will pass through 3 points. Are you getting? Then next, circle using coordinate is not important for us and we are not going to use that at all. Tritangent circle is somewhat important to us, that we will see. What is tritangent circle? So while drawing a tritangent circle, we will draw 3 lines, and these 3 lines will be tangent to a circle. आपण काय करणार आहोत की एक सर्कल सॉरी 3 लाईन्स ड्रॉ करणार आहोत, आणि त्या 3 लाईनला टँजंट असणारं जे सर्कल आहे ते आपोआप सॉफ्टवेअर मधून जनरेट होईल. रोल नंबर 26 लक्षात येते का काय चाललंय ते? रोल नंबर 4. रोल नंबर 4 आहेत का?
येस सर.
हा, दिसतंय ना सॉफ्टवेअर ची स्क्रीन?
येस सर.
हा हा, ठीक आहे. ठीक है, we will proceed now with this tritangent circle. So for this purpose we have to draw 3 lines. So I will select line command here. Just select a line command, draw this first line, draw this second line, and draw this third line. I have drawn 3 lines over here, and I have to draw a circle which pass through these 3 lines, sorry, which is a tangent to these 3 lines. So select this point, select this command, click on the first line, click on the second line, and click on the third line. So here you have got a circle which is tangent to 3 lines. Here you have understood the circle which is tangent to 3 lines. So this is somewhat necessary to us to draw many difficult models in CATIA software. Then let us see ahead. Then select this, and you may delete. Select all and click on the delete button of your keyboard. ते तुमचं ते डिलीट होऊन जाईल. कटियामध्ये काही डिलीट करणं फार अवघड नाहीये. सिलेक्ट करायचं आणि ते डिलीट वर क्लिक केले की तुमचं ते डिलीट होऊन जातं ते. त्याच्यानंतर पुढे आहे तो 3 point arc command. So this is a 3 point arc command. So you have to select first point, you have to select second point, and you have to select a third point which will define a length of the arc. So this is what length of the arc. 3 point arc command. Sorry, once again I will repeat now. Select first point, select second point, and third point you have to define as per your judgment. So I have selected this third point, and this is a 3 point arc curve. Then next command is a 3 point arc starting with limits. So here you can select this, click the first point, click the second point, and click the third point. So this is a 3 point arc with starting limits. Same, somewhat it is same. Then next is the only arc. So what is instruction here? Select a point or click to define the circle center. So I have selected this point and circle is defined. So in this way you can draw an arc. Just you have to select a center and you have to select the radius and just turn this profile and you will get an arc. So this is what a command, very interesting command, circle command. So all of you have to practice circle command more and more, because it is required to draw many complicated geometries. तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना सर्कल कमांड शिकावी लागणार आहे व्यवस्थित, कारण की बऱ्याच कॉम्प्लिकेटेड जिओमेट्री ज्या आहेत त्या तुम्हाला सर्कल कमांड यूज करूनच त्या ड्रॉ कराव्या लागतात. आणि सर्कल कमांड मध्ये कोणत्या कोणत्या सब कमांड्स आहेत हे बघा तुम्ही. सर्कल मध्ये 3 पॉइंट आर्क, हे कोऑर्डिनेट्स एवढं नाही वापरलं चालतं, पण ट्राय टँजंट 3 पॉइंट आर्क, त्याच्यानंतर 3 पॉइंट आर्क स्टार्टिंग विथ लिमिट्स अँड आर्क. तर ह्या सगळ्या कमांड ज्या आहेत ह्या ह्याच्यामध्ये येतात, सर्कल कमांड मध्ये येतात. त्याच्यानंतर नेक्स्ट कमांड जी आहे ती स्प्लाइन कमांड आहे. व्हॉट इज दिस स्प्लाइन? So this is spline. You have to select on spline menu. This is spline menu. Select here. Select one point. Select another point, and you can generate a spline like this. So this spline is also very interesting. I have drawn very critical models by using this spline command. I will also show to you how this spline command is used for modeling purpose. How it is interesting. Afterwards I will show it to you. Okay, then this connect is also same, but it requires 2 splines. That also we will see afterwards. And this ellipse command is not useful to us at all. In most of the times we are not going to use it. Then line command, ellipse command I will show you, even though just select the ellipse and you can generate the ellipse like this. Okay. Circle also you can generate by using ellipse, but there you have to major and minor axis value should be same so that you can generate a circle. So this is ellipse. Control Z, click on the Control Z, you can undo the commands. And rest of the commands are not also useful to us. Then you can see here bi-tangent line is important to us. Suppose I want to draw a common tangent to circles. Suppose I will draw 2 circles. I will select a circle command, and I have drawn one circle over here. Then I have drawn another circle over here. Okay, these are the 2 circles I have drawn, and I want to draw a bi-tangent line which is common to these 2 circles. So select this bi-tangent line command. Select this side of circle. Select this side of the circle. You will get a tangent generated. Are you getting? Once again go to the bi-tangent line. Select this side of the circle. Select this side of the circle. You will get a tangent once again. Are you getting? So you have to select a side of the circle. There tangent will be generated. मला त्या टँजंटची एक साइड सिलेक्ट करावी लागणार आहे की जेणेकरून तुमचे टँजंट जे आहे ती जनरेट होईल. तर इथे मी अजून एकदा बाय टँजंट लाईन घेतोय. सपोज आय विल सिलेक्ट दिस साइड and I will select this side. You can see the cross tangent is generated now. This is a cross tangent. म्हणजे ह्या बाजूला आणि ह्या बाजूला जोडणारी एक टँजंट तयार झालेली आहे. त्याच्यानंतर पुढे बघा तुम्ही. Similarly, I will select by tangent line. Then you have to select this side. Then you have to select this side. Select this side, you can generate a common tangent between 2 circles. Then select all and click on the delete. So probably these commands are useful to us. त्याच्यानंतर ऍक्सिस कमांड जी आहे ती आपण कधी वापरत नाही. शक्यतो ती आपण AutoCAD सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये वापरत होतो. ऍक्सिस कमांड, इवन दो आय विल शो यू, दिस इज अ डॉटेड लाईन अँड इमॅजिनरी लाईन विच इज हेल्पिंग अस टू have a judgment to draw some geometries, some entities. So this is the axis. Simply you have to select and you have to draw an axis. So this one more axis I have drawn here. Okay. Select all, delete. Now this point command is also helpful to us. Select this point, you can draw a single point here. Okay. In the point command, we are going to use equidistant points. Equidistant point, this command we are going to use many times. So for example, I will show you. Suppose I will draw one circle over here, and I want to divide this circle with equidistant points. So select this equidistant points, and you have to select number of divisions. Okay, now it is asking for the number of points on the circle. Suppose I will select 4 points. So this circle will be divided into 4 points. Now you can see first point, second point, third point, and fourth point. So this is the first point. You can see this is a second point, this is third, and this is a fourth point. So 4 different points are generated. So equidistant point, this command is very helpful to us for drawing different critical geometries. वेगवेगळ्या क्रिटिकल जॉमेट्री ड्रॉ करण्यासाठी आपल्याला इक्विडिस्टंट पॉइंट जी कमांड आहे ती आपल्याला फार युजफुल ठरते. तर सगळ्यांना आता मी हा व्हिडिओ तर रेकॉर्ड केलेला आहे आणि मला वाटते तुम्ही जर ह्या व्हिडिओचं रेकॉर्डिंग मी उद्या आपल्या ड्राईव्हला आणि यूट्यूबला मी अपलोड करेन आणि तिथून तुम्ही घेऊ शकता. ठीक आहे, बघा आता तुमच्या समोर आलेलं आहे की एक सर्कल जे आहे ते 4 पॉइंट्स मध्ये डिवाइड झालेलं आहे. सो दिस इज व्हॉट डिव्हिजन बाय युजिंग इक्विडिस्टंट पॉइंट. आता त्याच्यानंतर ज्या काही पुढच्या कमांड्स आहेत ते पण मी तुम्हाला दाखवतो. तर त्या पहिल्यांदा आपण बघूया की डायमेन्शन्स कटियामध्ये कशा देतात. In CATIA, dimensions are given in terms of constraint. Suppose I will select continuous line or okay, continuous line I will draw. This is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and I want to give dimension to each line or point. So for this purpose, C, this small c, the menu name is a constraint. In CATIA, this is named as a constraint. Are you getting? So you have to understand this. In the constraint, there is a menu constraint. Once again, select this menu. Just click on this and just keep on giving dimensions like this. So this value is 100 mm. Select on constraint or double click on the constraint, and then you can give the dimensions. So this is I think 114 mm. So here this is 114 mm, then this is 80 mm. Now if you want to change the dimensions, so double click on this line, 80 वर double click करा आणि तुम्हाला इथे suppose 50 करायचं असेल तर type here 50, click on the enter. So this will become 50. So this is 114. Suppose I want to make it 100, so double click 100 100, तर तुम्हाला इथे 100 दिसून येईल. Similarly, here if you double click on the dimension, you can edit the dimension 100. So this is very interesting in CATIA software. So constraint command is useful for giving the any kind of dimension, and it is indicated by green color. If your drawing is properly constrained, then it is indicated by green color. If it is dimensioned 2 times, then it will be over constrained. Now you can see the color of the line is changed and it has become pink. तो कलर पिंक झालेला आहे. याचं कारण असं आहे की तुमचं जे डायमेन्शन जे आहे ते डायमेन्शन देणे जे आहे ते डबल झालेलं आहे. 2 वेळा तुम्ही डायमेन्शन दिलेले आहेत तर 2 वेळा कन्स्ट्रेंट केलेलं आहे. आता एक कन्स्ट्रेंट म्हणजे नक्की काय आहे ते समजून घेऊया थोडं आपण. What is the constraint exactly? What does it mean? Suppose I will draw one line here, a simple line I will draw here, or a circle. Okay, this time we'll draw a circle. Now this circle I have not given any dimension, so I can click on the surface and I can increase and decrease its diameter. I can move its center also. You can see, click and drag. So you can change its dimension. It means that this is not constrained. याचा अर्थ असा आहे की हे constrained झालेलं नाही. तर मी इथं आता हा सर्कल सिलेक्ट करतो आणि ह्याला कन्स्ट्रेंट मध्ये जातो आणि ह्याचा डायमीटर 100 mm देऊन घेतो. आता काय होईल, हे सर्कल मूव्ह होईल इकडं तिकडं, पण त्याचे डायमेन्शन जे आहेत ते डायमेन्शन चेंज होणार नाहीत, बिकॉज इट इज कन्स्ट्रेंड. त्याचे डायमेन्शन चेंज होणार नाहीत. ठीक आहे. सो दिस इज वन मोर थिंग. नाउ इन द कन्स्ट्रेंड डिफाइंड इन अ डायलॉग बॉक्स. तर हा पहिला मेनू. आता याच्यामध्ये काय काय दिसते बघू आपण. तर इथं यांनी फिक्स ऑप्शन दिलेला आहे. इफ आय क्लिक ऑन द फिक्स, दिस सर्कल विल नॉट मूव्ह एनिवेअर एल्स. This circle will not move anywhere else and it will not change its dimension. So this is the symbol of fix. You can see here. आता कटिया मध्ये जर तुम्हाला काही झूम वगैरे करायचं असेल, इफ यू वांट टू झूम दी जॉमेट्रीज, तर त्याच्यासाठी मी कमांड सांगतो. प्रेस कंट्रोल बटन, then press scroll button of the mouse and move the mouse to and fro. तुम्हाला काय करायचं, कंट्रोल प्रेस करायचं आहे, स्क्रोल बटन प्रेस करायचं आहे आणि माउस फक्त तुम्हाला पुढे मागे सरकवायचं आहे. तर कटियामध्ये तुम्ही झूम इन आणि झूम आउट जे आहे ते इझिली करू शकता. पुन्हा एकदा सांगतो मी शॉर्टकट. इथं सुद्धा टूल्स मध्ये असतं ते झूम इन झूम आउट, आणि इथं सुद्धा खाली व्ह्यूज मेनू आहेत की नाही बघा, इथं प्लस आणि मायनस ते सुद्धा आहेच अवेलेबल इथं. पण तुम्हाला शॉर्टकट सांगतो. कंट्रोल बटन प्रेस करायचं आहे, त्याच्यानंतर स्क्रोल बटन प्रेस करायचं आणि झूम इन झूम आउट, झूम इन झूम आउट. तुम्हाला माउस फक्त पुढे मागे सरकवायचं आहे प्रेस करून. तर कटियामध्ये तुम्ही करू शकता. सो इन दी कटिया डायमेन्शन्स आर गिवन इन दी फॉर्म ऑफ कन्स्ट्रेंट्स. हे तुम्हाला लक्षात राहणं फार गरजेचं आहे आणि आपण हळूहळू शिकूया. मशीन आले काय. तर ही झाली बेसिक इंट्रोडक्शन कटिया सॉफ्टवेअरची.